Alright, hello and welcome to Let's Play Metro Exodus. I'm your host, BringItDon. I am giddy with excitement right now. I've been looking forward to Metro Exodus for a few years now since they re-released Metro Last Light. So, in case you don't know, Metro Exodus is the sequel to Metro Last Light. It's the third game in the series, the first game being Metro 2033. It's a series of atmospheric shooters. They tell, in my opinion, pretty compelling stories, especially for a first-person shooter. And also, if you haven't seen it yet, I do recommend pausing this video and going and looking up Artyom's Nightmare trailer for Metro Exodus. It really gives you a sense of what kind of person Artyom is. I think he's a great protagonist. For the most part, he's not voiced, except for in between levels usually. He reads his diary. His diary is voiced. So I have about 2 minutes of gameplay experience with this game. I was trying to get familiar with the controls because they have changed from the previous layouts. I will be using a controller for this Let's Play. That's for you guys' sake. Normally for a shooter I'd use mouse and keyboard, but Metro being the atmospheric shooter that it is, and me having a mechanical keyboard, I don't want y'all to hear the clicky clacks in the background while I'm playing. This is on ultra settings as well. I'm so glad my hardware. I was concerned because their hardware requirements when they came out, I was a little scared, but I'm not playing on 4K, so it should be fine. Can't afford that 4K stuff yet. But yeah, I am really excited to get started. So let's go ahead and jump into a new game. Ranger Hardcore is the only way to experience Metro. Yes. And then I'm going to do Full Dive. This mode removes the HUD completely, although, well, let me read the other difficulty for all of you new Metro fans. It makes the game more challenging by turning off the targeting reticle and generally minimizing HUD presence, limiting players' ammo reserves, increasing combat difficulty, and making the enemies more aware. In addition to that, makes players' weapons degrade faster, at the same time making the workbenches they could be fixed upon scarcer. So that's new. You used to not have to maintain your weapons, but I'm looking forward to the challenge. I've never played a Metro game, well, initially, because Ranger Hardcore was new to the Redux versions of 2033 and Last Light. So yeah, Full Dive, this mode removes the HUD completely, although the backpack interface is retained in its entirety. Yeah, alright, let's jump in.
I still remember life before the war. I remember that we used to be different. Used to live up there, on the surface. We used to be the masters of the whole world. We built gigantic cities of glass and steel. We crossed the oceans at will. And we also conquered the skies. There used to be 7 billion of us. We were not born for life in the tunnels. I was born to breathe fresh air, and I remember it. The 7 billion were wiped out by the last war. Only 50,000 managed to survive underground, with the surface poisoned, burned, and teeming with horrible monsters. One day the radiation on the surface might subside, and our grandchildren or their grandchildren might be able to return there. At least that's what my brothers in arms from the Order believe. Basically, there was no hope for us right off the start. Still, we humans are just too bad at surrendering. We tried to make the best of what we had, banded together, and worked to make the Metro our new home. After all, it might well be the only place left on Earth for humans to live. For a time, we thought we could make it. But, regrettably, the war didn't kill our bad habits. In the relative safety of the tunnels, corruption festered. And when danger came from above the ground, only a few of us stood against it, our numbers dwindling by the day. But I remember we were born for a better life, and I can't accept that I'm destined to grow old and die underground. I don't care if I'm called an idiot. But if even a single shard of the old world still exists out there, I have to find it. Between endless years of hopeless existence and even a single moment of hope, I must choose hope. I must find that signal.
That's actually a really good. It's a really good summary. In case you aren't familiar with the rest of the Metro series, but want to see what it's all about, I did cover the previous two games pretty recently on my channel, so feel free to go check it out. And there's my shameless plug for the episode. And I'm not saying you have to. You do have to play on Ranger Hardcore. But if you don't play Ranger Hardcore, I will think less of you. I'm joking, of course. Enjoy the game at your own pace. That's what games are all about. Immerse yourself and have fun. Oh, I'm so excited. Because I haven't really got to play it yet. I just, again, got familiar with some of the controls. I'm still probably going to have to check them every now and then. I'll try to save it for in between episodes. I'm hoping the game isn't too dark. It might, if it ends up being too dark, this first episode, if the sound and everything isn't perfect, I'll try to adjust it before the next episode. We'll see. So previously you had to, on the controller, you had to hold down LB and then hit X to turn on your flashlight. But now you just hit left on the D-pad. If you're using controller. I think if you hold it, it brings up the charger, right? Maybe not. Not gonna let me in. Come on. I did it before. I don't know what I missed. Come on. Okay, I'm sorry guys. I don't know why it's not letting me in through the door. I made it through it last time. Do I need to come over here for anything? Oh, I had to hold it, I think. My bad. Yeah, not playing with the HUD might be it's gonna be a little tricky. That's fine. The tutorial area might not have a lot to find, but you always want to explore a little bit. And you find ammunition. Money in these games, if you're not familiar with them, it is military grade ammunition. So there's two types of ammunition. You have the custom-made stuff and the Metro, and then you have the military grade. That's actually used as currency. But you can also use the military grade as ammunition as well. It does extra damage. That's where you have to kind of make a choice. It's a trade-off. I don't know if it's going to come into play in this one because it seems as though you're traveling outside of the Metro. But we'll see. The sounds of this game are fantastic already. I mean, the Metro games have always had really good sounds. I'm gonna kind of take my time and make sure I get the full feel of the atmosphere as we go through here. The lighting in it's really good. This game is just, I think it's gorgeous. It is a very good looking game. This is Artyom's signature lighter. If you played the DLC in Last Light, then everyone had that lighter. Oh. So you can't see it. Normally during these little quick time events, you're just mashing the use button. In my case, it's X. On the keyboard, it would be E. Which is another reason why I'm not... I saw no Solace running through there. Or these... Actually, no, these are Watchmen, right? Sucker. Oh yeah, one of the benefits of the difficulty I'm playing on, while I do take more damage from enemies, they also take more damage from me. Like, I think we take the same amount of damage back and forth. I hear more of them. Come on, get some, guys. Oh, okay. Again, always going to look out for ammunition, especially on this difficulty, because it's more scarce. Come on, there we go. The movement in this game feels a lot more fluid than previously as well. I don't get to control that, that's fine. Didn't really want to anyway. There's no reason for me to really miss that shot there. I panicked. I should probably get out of here. Sounds like they're coming for me. I don't want to die in the tutorial area. That would be embarrassing. Oh! I knew that was going to happen. It's not any better in here, so... Oh my goodness. His name's Idiot.
We'll get you out. Whoa! It's Artyom! Artyom? Artyom! What the hell? Is he alright? He's hurt! Come on, Artyom, stay with us.
They're coming back. Attention, people. Oh, look, it's the hero.
Why are the lights off? It's nighttime at the station.
Don't worry. I told you.
I got it! Open up! Go!
Here come the Spartans. Looks like Artyom's been on another one of his mad trips up top. Poor kid. He got too many explosions at D6.
Where to now?
Left, across the square. Hey, Damir, do you think the Colonel knows what Artyom been up to here?
How am I supposed to know? Ask him yourself. He radioed from the rig, said he'd be here tomorrow.
Hey, you! Leave him alone! I killed him myself with my slingshot. Let him learn to stand up for himself. How else can he hope to survive in the metro? Rise and shine, people! Hang in there, Artyom. You're gonna get a fresh dose of Spartan blood now.
I don't know anyone that holds a book like that to read it.
Artyom, are you awake? It's okay. The doctor said you'll be fine. Are you trying to kill me with worry? What if next time you don't return from the surface? There's no one out there, Artyom. No one to find, no one to talk to. If there was, don't you think they'd be here already? We've talked about this again and again. You have to accept it. There's only us.
Colonel. Hello, Alex. There you are, you stubborn fool. How many times are we going to have this conversation? I don't care if you kill yourself over this silly dream of yours, but don't you see what you're doing to my daughter? Your wife?
Dad, please.
The Order is short on men after the battle for D6, but you leave. People need you, and you pursue your selfish obsession. But now this shit has to stop. There's only Metro, nothing else. And the Order is here to defend it. Because if not us, then who? You look fine to me, so get ready to go. Then, we'll discuss your transfer to Polis. Come, we need to talk.
I'll get the doctor. Artyom, please, promise me this was the last time. I'll see you later.
Artyom, we managed to bring you back from the brink, but people are giving you their blood, which could save so many wounded, and you keep bringing it back irradiated. Don't you think that is unfair? Let me put it this way. I can't promise I'll be able to bring you back next time.
Well, thanks, Doc. I appreciate you and the sacrifice of so many others. I'm probably gonna make the same mistake. So I can interact with that. Alright, so one thing that happens, collectibles, diary. Okay, so there's gonna be a lot here, I guess. It's also postcards. Interesting. This looks like I could interact with it, right? Ah, that was a diary. I missed one. Son of a gun. So Artyom Shiornij? I've never seen his last name before. Admitted, come on, it's the third time. Diagnosis, radiation sickness, relapse, light form, approximately dose 1 to 1.5 GY. Prognosis favorable. Treatment, blood transfusion. So I know which book I missed. I saw it. I didn't realize I had to hold down X to pick it up earlier. Darn. I'm usually really good about the collectibles.
And why not? It's what's kept us alive up to now.
Hello.
Artyom, just try to take better care of yourself, huh? Even if you find someone else out there, they probably have their own troubles. So what would contacting them even accomplish? Besides, I remember we used to receive signals from the outside pretty frequently soon after the bombs fell. But not for a long time now. Doesn't that tell you anything? Ah well, it's your life.
Alright. Again, you want to check for all collectibles. I might restart off camera.
It's what's kept us alive up to now.
Uncle Artyom, don't worry. I believe you. Will you take me with you when you find the clean place outside?
10 years. You'll be lucky if we make it halfway there. No antibiotics.
So another mechanic in these games, there's a moral system.
Stop putting delusions into his
his head. I don't want him going crazy like you. I can't even sleep since you told him all those silly stories. Is that supposed to make him better? Please, leave my son alone.
Yeah, I might restart the playthrough off camera and pick up the collectible that I missed, because I know where it's at in the tutorial area. Yeah, I'm going to stop. I'm going to try to listen to all the conversations, because in the previous games there was a moral system whenever you... There's a chance that whenever you listen to a conversation you get a moral point and it affects the ending of the game.
Oh, I can't believe my eyes. Artyom, you're all right. You gave us a scare, brother. Artyom, how are you, friend? I see you're all right. Gentlemen, give way. This calls for a celebration.
A few more scars and you will be completely irresistible to any woman. Speaking of which,
Alyosha,
how are the nurses in the hospital, huh?
You just stop crowding him. Welcome back, Artyom.
Привет, Artyom.
All right, you're all dismissed. I give you 2 hours, people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's official.
Yeah.
I knew it.
You guys are like
So I brought something.
And here we go again.
Please, let's not repeat the last
Hold
time.
on, Artyom.
As a character, I'm unsure if he made it through the end of the last game. The canon ending, that is.
And? More of nothing? Artyom, the only thing I can hear is that Geiger counter ticking. Yes, and there's also those damn things. Calling all the time. Let's go home, dear, please. Don't you think I'd also love to live on an ocean beach or in a green forest? But what good are these fantasies in a silent world? Silent, Artyom? Because it's dead. We took our time. Time to replace our filters.
Okay, so it used to be...
Come on, replace your filter. Haven't you spent enough time in the sick bay?
There we go. Again, you used to have to hold LB down to change your filters. I'll just keep my eyes open for any journals I might miss.
Oh, Father will kill me if he finds out I went up with you. Twice if he learns we've been to a Hansa off-limit zone. Have you been to all these ruins? See all the destruction. And Moscow had the best anti-air defenses in the country. If this is how it looks now, imagine how the rest of the world looks.
Well, she went down. Well, let's go over here.
Had to scare a demon away. It was getting too comfortable here.
Alright, I'm just being thorough. Always gotta be thorough. No idea what postcards are. Those are new. The journal entries or diary entries. They don't seem as story relevant as they were previously. So I might not worry too much about them this time through. Last time, they basically explained what the chapter was all about as you collected them, and Artyom narrated them. That doesn't seem to be the case this time, so I might not worry about it.
Look, maybe you should come back to the Order. We'll move to Polis. Dad says he'll arrange a flat for us. Because if not us, then who? A flat with a kitchen and a shower. Let's go, it turns here. It's not stable enough.
Well, hurry up then. I don't want to be out here all day.
Well, I'd say we're out of the woods. Whoa! Hear that? Turn the light off. Did you hear that? Did I get you? No? Good.
Yeah, because I'm awesome.
Probably heard us coming down from the roof and decided to ambush us. The beasts are getting smarter.
Yeah, it's not good.
Let's pick up the pace. Now the whole area knows we're here.
Oh good, it doesn't matter if I have a flashlight on then. This seems like a good place for a diary. Or a filter at least. Alright, hold on, let's just go check over here real quick. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I am going to be thorough, try to find all loot that I can. But yeah, I think I'm not going to worry about the journals as much in this one. Because they don't seem, again, they don't seem very story relevant. They're just collectibles, which would still be nice. I'll probably play through it a second time. It'll give me a reason to play through it a second time off camera. That was something. What was that? Was that a... No, sure. Oh, so they can be all sorts of things. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna be itty-bitty. So I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll show you the ones that I find, and then, you know, that'll be it. Because it used to be the same notebook-looking thing you grabbed every time.
The mutants hate each other as much as they hate us. I really don't get why this zone is off limits to stalkers. The radiation and beasts are nothing special.
This game looks so good.
The pack is here. Something to turn this place into a mockery. Hit on! I'll cover you!
I accidentally aggroed the guy. Or the pack, I guess. Oh, did she just pop it in the mouth once and it died? She's been working out. Normally she takes a sniper position. Oh, she's supposed to be the best sniper in the order. I still don't have my... thing. Yeah, but little things like this, you find little secret tuck-away or hideaways and find tuck-aways. I don't think that's a thing. And find loot. And I love loot, so any game that gives me any kind of loot is a game for me. Alright, well, let's go check over here real quick before we continue. Alright, let's go.
Come on, dear. Give me a boost.
Alright, I'm gonna try and get to the next checkpoint, and then we'll call the first episode there. I haven't seen... Oh, I guess no, the saving isn't the... It's when those little numbers pop up at the bottom, right? I'm so used to the disc being the autosave indicator.
Now that's what I call a blizzard. Can't see a thing. Or hear. Let's switch to radios. What? Artyom, are you seeing it? I'm not just imagining things, right? A train! A damn train on the surface! Where?
Well, it's right there. I mean, What do you mean, where? Is this one past? Goofball.
Shit, what do we do, Artyom? Should we catch up with it? Look, it's our guys from the Order. It looks like they're chasing that train too. Let's join them.
Hey, come on, get inside!
How did you guys get here? Did you see that thing out there?
We sure did! Come on, get in!
Oh. Okay. Well, I didn't expect that. Artyom has a rough life.
Picked up 2 more individuals at the railroad bridge. One of them is the Order commander's daughter.
You should have checked first, assholes. Artyom, thank God. These people, they're Hansa, not the Order. Assholes. They did a number on you. Well, Dad will rip them a new one for that.
What's going on in this Moscow of yours anyways?
Of yours? You're putting this like you're not from here.
We aren't. Our village is about 200 kilometers from here.
What village? You're not from Moscow?
Just a regular village. We came here to find the boy's father. Left for Moscow about a year ago and never came back. But then we got caught by these here.
You mean there's life outside?
Why wouldn't there be any? Sure, there are lots of bad places and lots of beasts around, but we still get by.
Artyom, you're right. People really do live out there. We didn't know. We thought we were the only survivors. God, we'll tell the whole metro about this.
The heck and the boy out!
Hey, you people drove us halfway to nowhere.
They can handle it!
At least give them their masks back.
They won't be needing any masks.
Oh, wow.
Fool. He could have lived. Let's go.
Never took Hansa for an evil faction. Why doesn't have his mask? Completely slipped my mind after I got shot. So. Things should stabilize. I mean, our team gets shot all the time, so he should probably be okay. Holy crap! This is why it's off limits. Hansa killed. I know what happened. Hansa has been killing people from outside Moscow. That's why this place is off limits. Because Hansa is the wealthiest faction in the metro. So I guess whenever people find out about Moscow or people living outside Moscow, to keep their power, they've been killing people off, right? That's my guess. That's why there's so many dead bodies here. There's a demon up ahead. That's not good. There's med pack. Thank goodness. Alright, then I think I just use D-pad for this. Do I have to punch it? Oh no, it left. Okay. Oh, it's a baby demon. Do I need to go this way? I hear the train. Just gonna sprint through here. Oh, is there a whole civilization up here? Whole village or a town or something? I don't know if the game quick saved or not. I don't remember. I remember seeing it. I'll keep going for a little bit longer. It's the introduction. It can be a little longer than normal videos. That's fine. If it doesn't quick save down here, though, I'd be very surprised. Alright, give me a quick save, right? I don't know when it quick saved. Or if it did at all. Oh, here we go. Now when that goes away, I'm gonna call it here. Next episode, we'll figure out what's going on here. Thanks for watching, and hope to see y'all there.